Well, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is calling for the Red Cross to provide aid to the remaining hostages in Gaza. And according to Reuters, Hamas has responded to those demands, stating that it's ready to open up humanitarian corridors, but only if Israel does the same. Sally Lockwood reports from Jerusalem.
There's very distressing images emerging on both sides, and it seems to be hardening the political positions. Let's start with that hostage video, which was made public by Aviatar David's family yesterday. He was kidnapped by Hamas from the Nova Festival on October the 7th and is now 24 years old. The video has caused a lot of shock and outrage. He's looking absolutely emaciated in an underground tunnel in Gaza, and his family have accused Hamas of starving him as part of a propaganda campaign. Meanwhile, you have aid agencies accusing Israel of pushing Gaza towards a state of famine by weaponising food and not delivering enough aid into Gaza. And certainly we've seen yet more very distressing images today from Gaza City of very, very sick, malnourished children who've lost kilos in body weight in the last few months, and their families don't have the very basics. We're talking baby formula and nappies. Hugely distressing images coming out of Gaza that I'm sure many of the viewers are very familiar with. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu has doubled down today in his response, denying once again that there's any starvation in Gaza. And take a look at what he wrote in a statement on X. He said, "I spoke today with the head of the Red Cross delegation in our region, Julian Larson, and requested his immediate involvement in providing food to our hostages and supplying them with medical treatment. I told him clearly the lie of starvation propagated by Hamas is spreading worldwide, but the reality is that systematic starvation is being carried out against our hostages, men and women who are subjected to severe and cruel physical and psychological abuse. The world cannot remain indifferent to the shocking images that are reminiscent of Nazi war crimes." Now, there's been international condemnation following that hostage video, which was made public yesterday, from European allies, including the UK, David Lammy describing the video as sickening. But there are accusations and criticism here in Israel that the position of key Israeli allies, such as the UK, when it comes to Palestinian statehood, have proved very unhelpful in the last week. And certainly it does seem to have emboldened Hamas. They, in a statement yesterday, refused to disarm unless a Palestinian statehood is formally recognised. And comments made to Al Jazeera Arabic suggest that they do now feel that this is more within their reach, given recent events, and that has not been received well here in Israel. It's very hard to see how both sides are going to reach any sort of a breakthrough, and in the meantime, Palestinians and Israeli hostages in Gaza are left to suffer the consequences.